everyone. Welcome back to Ktalk. I'm your host, Mel.
And I'm Uma. On today's after show, we're talking Gangnam B-Side, a crime thriller about a girl that goes missing in Gangnam. A pimp, a detective, and a prosecutor are all racing to solve the case.
Okay, jumping right into the cast.
It's Wookie time.
It is. Woohoo!
No, I'm like so excited for this show from when they announced the casting.
Yeah.
And when it was coming out, I think it was announced like a little bit after The Worst of Evil just like finished up. And I was like, oh my God, another Ji Chang Wook action series. I'm in.
You know I was into. I am a Wookiee fan. But yeah, so we have Ji Chang Wook playing Gilo, and we have Bibi, the queen herself, playing Kim Jae-hee. We also have Kang Dong-woo, played by Jo Woo-jin. He's the detective.
The righteous detective.
Yeah. And then we have No Juio, played by Jung Ga-ram.
Who is that?
That's the little pop star boy.
Oh my God, I hate that little bitch.
I know. And then we also have Lee Gang-soo, who's played by Ji Chang Wook. He is also from Worst of Evil. It was literally a Worst of Evil reunion.
It was. Which
because
one
then
we
we also
about?
have Psyche, who's played by Im Sung-jae, and he was also from Worst of Evil. So I'm here for it. I love it.
Evil crew is back together.
They are.
This show, episodes 1 and 2, first look. The action is actioning. Like right off the bat, I love when it starts off and we are introduced to all of the characters, the story, what the problem is, and you know what's going to go down. And I'm so excited for this.
And that's exactly why I like shorter dramas, to be honest, because they jump right into it.
Yeah, they don't waste like the first few episodes just story building and bit by bit just telling us like, you know, who everybody is. It's like episode 1, we knew exactly what was happening. Like we meet the detective. He's in the middle of a heist, not a heist, sorry. He's in the middle of a takedown. Like, what is that called? Like,
yeah,
I'm blanking on that word. He's doing a bust?
Yeah.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Is that what you would call it?
Yeah. A takedown?
I can't think anymore.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It was a bust.
Anyways, he's been working on taking down this little drug ring. And it starts off with them, like, literally, like, breaking into the club from, like, some weird back door. And kind of like just, you know, breaking up the party. And right away we realized that this other group of cops that he called to back them up, they're all corrupted. Yeah. Because remember, like they kind of break into the club, they kind of get a few people, but there's this door that's hidden. So the cops are like, the corrupted ones are trying to like take his attention away. And he's like, no, but what's really behind that door? And they're like, no, congratulations. Like, you know, good job on this little takedown. Let's take you out for like dinner and drinks. And he was like, no, that there's something behind that door. Anyways, we find out that they're corrupt.
Yeah.
Only for him to come back in the second episode. And what happened? He's still the head of the major crimes unit.
Who, Dong-woo?
No, Dong-woo's the righteous cop. Remember, so after he takes down the drug ring, he lets everyone know that there are some dirty cops. And at the end of episode 1, we see them being taken away. I guess I was assuming they'd be like brought up on charges and yada, yada, yada. But no, none of that happens because now episode 2, we find out like for the past 3 years since that little drug ring takedown happened, that our righteous detective was kicked off to the boonies.
Yeah, he was demoted. Yeah.
And we didn't think his career was going to, you know, escalate the way it did or the way you would think when you do such a great job that you would get promoted. Nope. He got shipped off to the countryside. And the guy that we saw being taken away by other cops during the takedown 3 years ago is now the cop in the glasses. The one with the glasses. He's an informant,
right?
He has to be at some point. Like, how is he still
vibes because
the major
there's
crimes
many scenes
captain?
Of him sitting with the detective lady, and so I think he is an informant. You don't?
No, I think he's literally just like a captain now, and he's still doing his.
The one with the glasses?
Yeah, he's still doing his shenanigans.
So is he undercover?
I don't think he's undercover. He's literally a cop that was dirty, and somehow he didn't get punished, and now he's the captain of the major crimes unit. He must have connections because he's still up to his old fuckery and trying to blame everything that goes down on Gilo, our pimp.
Yeah. So Gilo is a pimp that's serving.
I was not expecting that though.
Yeah, I was not. You know me. I don't even read the synopsis. So
I know.
I didn't know what to expect. I thought maybe he'd be like a thug, but I did not know that he was a pimp that would be serving looks.
I know. I am here
Him in
for
the little cheetah jacket was everything.
the greasy hair,
Yeah.
the fur coats, the earrings for me.
Yeah.
Like, I've never seen Ji Chang Wook. I don't even think his ears were pierced.
Were they? I think they were.
In all the other dramas I've never seen him wearing like
drama,
earrings and stuff. I literally think they're clip-ons.
Yeah.
I don't know, but I'm here for him with an earring. It's anything to it. He, like you said, he's serving
Ji Chang
looks.
Wook never disappoints, so
And he's
I'm
just
here for
beating
everything.
people down.
Yeah. When I seen him take down 15 guys by himself, I was like, okay, he's
Right?
that guy.
He's the
Because
man.
I was just thinking he's a pimp, whatever, but he's always beating people up with bats and stuff. I'm like, he is.
I like
very
the fact that
aggressive.
he has a collection of bats
Yeah.
in the trunk. Because remember when he meets up with Psyche, the guy with the tattoos and stuff?
Yeah.
And he goes back and he's like, which one should I use for this beatdown? I'm like,
Yeah.
I love that he has a little collection.
Yes. And we also find out that Psyche and crew are after Gilho's girls.
Yes, his
Because-
top hoe.
Yeah, because there's apparently this recording that they believe one of his girls have.
Yeah, so Jae-hee and the poor girl that got killed are his two top hoes.
Yeah.
And they recorded something they shouldn't have recorded. So the show actually kicks off with her calling her friend and being like, get out whatever it is that you're doing right now. These guys know that we have a recording, and she makes herself throw up so she can sober up really quickly. And she runs out of the club,
Jenny
right?
her street name?
Jae-hee?
Yeah.
Jae-hee's her name.
No, so who's Jenny?
Jenny is her too. Jenny's like her little hoe name, I think.
Okay, that's
so
what
her
I'm
name
saying.
is Jae-hee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And then finding out that Jae-hee and Dongwoo's daughter
Know each other.
are actually friends.
And something happened because I feel like the detective's daughter, I think she was getting bullied in school because his wife was like, you weren't even there to like sort out your
she
daughter's
attempted
bullying
suicide.
situation.
Yeah.
Exactly. And you call yourself a cop. You were too busy, trying to fix other people's lives or protecting other people. But from what I gather so far, I feel like there was a fight she was being bullied or something. And she defended herself. And I think a major accident happened. Like, I think somebody might have accidentally died.
So obviously,
Because the girl seems very messed up. Like, she looks like she's tried to kill herself a few times.
But my thing is, if you have a friend like Jae-hee, how is she getting bullied? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like Jae-hee doesn't look like she's allowing people to bully her.
Yeah,
She's
and if you
very
have a
street
friend
smart.
like her, I just can't picture her getting bullied. You know what I mean?
Or maybe Jae-hee told her, like, stand up for yourself, and this girl did. And
Maybe.
ended up hurting the person more than she intended in the sense of, like, defending herself. Because clearly she's not locked up or anything.
So how old
But
do
you
you
could tell-
think these girls are? Are they high school
They
age?
look like they're high school students to me.
Like 17, 18?
Or maybe she was. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. But Jae-hee looks like she's had a rough life, obviously.
Yeah, she does. I'm interested to see her backstory.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully they give us one.
Hopefully they will. We're just like in the beginning now, right? So all we know is now that she has this recording and she's on the run. Her friend is dead. Gilho's upset.
Jung-hwa, they killed Jung-hwa.
Yeah.
Thinking that she's the one who has the recording.
Exactly. She put the phone and the recording in like one of those storage lockers.
Yeah.
And then she hid. Gilho's now pissed off that they killed
One of his top
Jung-hwa
girls, yeah.
and one of his girls. So he's now avenging and trying to figure out what the hell is going on and who's after his girls.
Yeah.
The righteous cop is back because he gets pulled into it and they're like, we need your help. I think this guy, the commissioner or something, is looking out for him and he's close friends with him. And he's like, it's time for you to leave the countryside and come back to Seoul and like lead this little task force because now we got to deal with these people. Then we have the prosecutor. I can't get a good read on her.
I can't either. And I also want to know, what is Dongwoo and Gilho's relationship? Because there was a time when he said, I told you to stay off my radar. That moment after he got stabbed, he fought a bunch of those guys. Like, so.
He remembers him. Because remember, in the beginning, during the takedown, 3 years ago, when he was trying to first infiltrate this little drug ring, he came across Gilho, but Gilho was like, oh, I'm just a driver. I don't know anything. Little do you know, like, he's a pimp. But the cop's like, whatever. We both know that's not the truth, but get off, like, stay off my radar. Basically, it's like, I don't want to see you again because I don't believe you. But if I do see you again, I am going to investigate you.
But I kind of took that as in, like, he's kind of looking out for him.
I think you think there's a deeper connection there?
I think so.
I don't know if they have a deeper connection, but
because if you're a detective, don't you want to take down criminals? Why would you say stay off my radar?
I feel like he didn't want to waste his time. He's like, I got bigger fish to fry right now. You just look like you're a little pimp. He doesn't really care. And, can we just talk about how Gilo is like a little pimp with a heart of gold because he's trying to keep the girls off of drugs? Yeah. And I'm like, isn't that cute?
Yeah, he wants them clear-minded, I guess, when they're working in the streets. I don't know. When I thought that's kind of what they needed. But
that's what I thought too. So I was like, okay, he's actually pissed off that somebody, because there's another guy that he beats up at the beginning because he gets called because one of his girls is completely like gone and blacked out. Yeah. And he's like, I told you not to sell to my girl. So I was like, look at him. He doesn't want them to be drug addicts.
Yeah, I guess not. Another character I'm still confused about, the little celebrity kid, Juio. Like, who is
that little bastard?
Yeah.
So first of all, I can't figure out if he's a singer or an actor.
Me neither.
Whatever. I just call him the idol bitch.
I think he's a singer. Because I swear I seen him in a studio.
Well, he's a junkie.
Yeah.
Right? He ends up killing his boss.
Yeah.
And answering his phone and calling whoever their leader, whatever is, somebody higher up the chain. And he says he is no longer here. I'm the new CEO now. Because remember, they use like this entertainment company as a front for all their drug bullshit.
Yeah.
So he's like, now I'm the CEO. I guess he wanted more power and he didn't like the way that the guy was talking down to him, even though just before he got killed, they were talking about how like, it was more of a rags to riches. They came up together.
Yeah.
And he was just like, I don't like the fact that like you're always beating on me and I have to answer to you essentially. So he kills him.
I didn't like the way that he used that little boy to do it though. It's like very weak.
That little.
Yeah.
I think it's a girl.
Is it? I don't know, it looks like a boy, but anyway.
It looks like a deranged fan that he kind of preyed upon because
that little boy girl doesn't look like
it looks like a little assassin killer. It's not a boy.
Okay, girl, are you sure?
I think it's a girl. And I think she's like his little assassin minion killer, whatever.
Yeah.
But I love how he couldn't even do it himself. He got somebody else to do it. Who else is there? Who else did we meet? Oh, yeah, sorry. Back to the prosecutor of what I was saying. I don't know if she's with the shits and she knows that they're all trying to frame Gilo for the girl's murder because they're trying to cover up all the players that are involved and the cops are in on it. So the prosecutor, when she's talking to her boss, he pretty much just says, we've delivered everything to you. Just wrap it up in a nice little package and just do as we say. But then when they're doing the car chase and they want to, what do you call it? That little setup of like, oh, we're going to go get the suspect. But realistically, they're trying to pin everything on Gilo, get the recording. She doesn't know about this recording that's going around. Yeah. She doesn't know that they have an ulterior motive here. But she seemed a little frustrated when he was like, great, he sounds like a great suspect. We have our person. And she's like, so you don't want to investigate anybody else? Yeah. So you think she might be a little dirty? I'm like, I can't figure out. Is she dirty? Is she not?
Yeah. I guess we'll find out in time, right?
The only one that we know for sure is not dirty is Dongwoo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I there's a lot of unanswered questions right now. I am excited to watch.
I know. I think Gilo and the detective are going to team up, I think, because the detective knows something funky is going on.
Yeah, I think Dongwoo is cool with Gilo because it's not who he wants.
No, he knows he's being set up, and that's why he was like, I'm going to take you in because these guys want to kill you and just say he was the person and wrap up the case, quick and easy.
The way he saved him.
That's why he jumped into the river.
Yeah.
And he was like, I'm going to die here anyways.
Yeah.
So I think he's going to get away from them, I think. And then him and Dongwoo are going to team up and figure out like why everybody is chasing after Jae-hee, find this evidence, find the recording, and take everyone down. But now she left their hiding space. The hiding spot.
Jae-hee?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Jae-hee dipped too, so.
Where is she going? Yeah.
Beats me.
I guess she didn't feel safe. Gilo put her in this place and he's told her not to leave.
She kind of went there herself. I think they know that this is their safe spot because he knew exactly where to go when the whole world was looking for her. He knew exactly where to go. And he told her to stay. Remember, he was like, stay. I'm going to go get the girl and figure out. But unfortunately, the girl was already dead at this point. And that's why he put her in the train station. Like he left her body on the subway to actually like stir up attention, right? Like he wanted people to know that somebody died.
Yeah.
But he's not even like scared of the cameras or anything. He was just like,
yeah. Yeah, there's a lot going on for 2 episodes. So many unanswered questions. I cannot wait to continue to watch it and see what happens.
I think it's going to be just as amazing as Worst of Evil.
No.
I hate that it's shorter though.
Huh?
Only 8 episodes.
Yeah. So
That
I think
sucks.
every single episode is going to be big.
It's going to be
huge.
fire.
So I cannot wait. So, yeah. I'm excited.
Makes sense. Well, that's it for our show today. If you guys enjoyed our first look, let us know what you think of Gangnam B-Side so far, because this is definitely going to be a wild ride. Bye, everyone.
Bye.